Edible pants. Give me your take on those. I don't know. I don't think that'd be a good idea. Bugs would be all over you and animals, and yeah, edible pants does not seem like a good idea. Beer, 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 beer. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to me, Mate Brucey, for the Rooski Brewski review. And today, the beer I have for you is by the Sawdust City Brewing Company. Boom, up in Gravenhurst, Ontario, in the Muskoka area. This is their, I swear, Sugar Pants, it was your idea, lactose brown ale with cinnamon and vanilla. Coming in at 5.2% alcohol by volume and 23 IBUs. Looking on that, you got a cookie freaking out because somebody took a bite out of his head, and I'm guessing he's saying, I swear, Sugar Pants, it was your idea to follow the truck on the road, and it went to the bake sale, and yeah, it was a bad road trip that those two cookies did, and yeah, he got a bite out of his head. Sucks to suck, Cookie. Sucks to suck. But without that little narrative that I just made up in my head, we're going to focus on the beer, because that's what we're all here for, right? We're here for a beer review of delicious beer. So let's crack this open. Let's see what we got. 5.2%, 23 IBU. Shouldn't be too much of a hassle. Should actually be quite tasty. Brown ale with cinnamon and vanilla. Sounds like a good old time. So let's pour it up into my Sawdust City pint glass. And, ooh, that looks like goodness. That looks pretty good. Not too much carbonation on that pour, realistically, looking at it. A little bit of a tan head on there, very nice, but it's still a very, very dark brown ale indeed. A little bit of a red hue coming through off the light. Looking fan-freaking-tastic. Let's have a smell. That smells, wow. Smells like baked goods. Molassesy, vanilla-y, chocolatey. And that cinnamon just comes in. It seems very, very light, but then it sort of peaks up a little bit right on the nose, and you're just, ooh, cinnamon. It's a good time. It smells like bakery fresh and just wow. Hopefully that transcends in the sip, which we're going to do right now. Okay. Okay. All right. Where to begin? Molassesy, brown sugars, a little bit of chocolate in there, slight nuttiness as well. And then the cinnamon comes in. And the cinnamon on this, I didn't really know what kind of cinnamon it was going to be, whether it was going to be more of that like bakery cinnamon, or was it going to be sort of like that hot spicy cinnamon, like those little red hearts or the gum. I want to say it's kind of a mixture between both. Definitely more for like bakery cinnamon, but you do get a bit of the flavor of the hot cinnamon. It's not hot, it's not spicy of a beer at all, but just the flavor between bakery cinnamon and that heated cinnamon. There is a difference between those two, and it has best of both worlds, more on the bakery side of cinnamon, but you do get a little bit of a heat cinnamon flavor indeed, which actually I think adds a little bit of diversity to the beer. So cheers, everybody. Let's keep on drinking. It's smooth, it's sweet, it's robust, it's bold. It's everything you want in a brown ale and more. It goes down beautifully, not super effervescent, but not super heavy either. It looks heavier than it is, to be honest. I think a lot of people think that maybe brown ales are definitely heavier, closer to more like porters and stouts, but for me this one isn't that bad. I would say it's a medium body, not medium heavy, medium to light at best even. As far as brown ales go, it's very, very viscous, very, very nice, delicious stuff. Has a slight crispness to it. It's not super effervescent, like I said, but just enough in my opinion. Overall, damn delicious. Moving over to the can. Can't let any beer get away, guys. Sawdust City Brewing Co. I swear, Sugar Pants, it was your idea. Lactose brown ale with cinnamon and vanilla. 5.2% like I said, and 23 IBUs. Looking for a description? There isn't one, just a cookie with the head bitten off. Or at least the forehead portion. Brewed and packaged in Sawdust City, blah 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 blah. Lists the original gravity at 14.2 degrees Plato. IBUs, like I said, 23 for the third time. SRM of 24, the color of it. And the final gravity coming in at 4.5 degrees Plato. Other breweries take note. Sawdust City, you put on a ton of information. I love that. Ingredients: water, Maris Otter malt, flaked oats, Carafa 2 special malt, dark roast crystal malt, melanoidin malt, lactose sugar, magnum hops, California ale yeast, cinnamon, and vanilla. Again, with the information. They're listing the malts, hops, and yeast, all in the ingredients. You don't need to make a separate section for that at all. You just need to incorporate it into the ingredients. Get a little bit more descriptive. Let them know what's going on in the beer, because knowledge is power, and power is awesome. Yes, on the bottom. Packaged on February 5th, 2019. 8 of clubs. Apparently they're doing a little card system on their website. Drink all the beers, 52 beers, one each week. That makes sense? Yeah, maybe. We're doing my computer slowing down. Yeah, they're doing a weird card system. I'm not totally sure what's going on there, but it's kind of cool. But yes, brewed in February 5th. So it is definitely older. That's why it's lost a good amount of carbonation. Still being sold at the brewery, because I just picked this up this past weekend, which was early June, I want to say. So it's still there. Hasn't gone bad, but it is losing carbonation. Just something to note. So not the freshest beer by any means, but oh so damn delicious. I'm a happy boy. Great looking can, very, I guess, minimalistic on the design stuff and things, but the information is all there. Realistically, the information is the stuff that you need to really care about, because logos come and go, designs or whatever. You gotta know what's going on with the beer or whatever you're purchasing. Information, like I said, is key. Website time. Sawdust City Brewing Co. SawdustCityBrewing.com. You go to the beer section, you scroll down and see the card system that they have going on, which is a little gimmicky in my opinion, but whatever. They can do whatever they want. You find the I swear Sugar Pants, it was your idea, a lactose brown ale with cinnamon and vanilla, big long name for sure. You scroll down, you get a beautiful picture of a chocolate chip cookie with the beer resting on it. Then you come to a description and it reads: pouring a robust and enticing brown, this malt-forward ale leads with delicate aromas of spicy cinnamon and luscious vanilla. And I do have to say that the notes of cinnamon that you get on your nose is that of the spicy cinnamon. The flavor is rich and fully loaded with cacao, roasted malt, nuts, and doughy baked bread. A great pint with a silky smooth body, best enjoyed in the company of a second one. This annual favorite returns to the brewery and online store Thursday, February 7th. Like I said, a bit older, but still amazing and just, yes, good stuff. Scrolling down a little bit more, you have all the same information that is on the can, your ingredients, the water, pure Muskoka water, the barley malts, which I've already read off, as well as the hops, yeast, and other cinnamon and cinnamon and vanilla. My apologies. Information as well: ABV, OG, which is original gravity, IBUs, international bitterness unit, SRM, something to do with color, and final gravity as well. Again, you scroll down a tiny bit more, and you have the storing temp 3 to 5 degrees Celsius, serving temp 5 to 8 degrees Celsius. Not cellarable, and recommended glassware is either a pint or a snifter. Either one will do just fine. But if you don't have any of those, don't worry. Use whatever glass you want. Or hell, drink it out of the can if you're, don't really have any glassware. But who doesn't have glassware? Shit. Red Solo Cup. There you go. I just can't get over this beer. I love me a brown ale, but adding vanilla and cinnamon into it as well just changes the game. And it's, oh my god, it's bakery delicious. That is exactly what it is. Moving over to the store and the pricing of this, sadly, I don't remember. I should probably check my bill, but I don't think it's a detailed copy, which is kind of a bummer. But I want to say it's around the $350 range, if I'm not mistaken. I'm going to put it right there because that seems kind of reasonable for it. But your price may vary because I'm not the most reliable source. Sorry about that. Kind of why I'm doing these videos, to be reliable, and I'm letting you down. That's okay. Untapped. Untapped is finally where we go, and where we're going to end this journey very, very soon. I swear, Sugar Pants, it was your idea. Gets a 3.75 bottle caps out of 5, and that's out of 638 ratings. Seems a little low for me, but, you know, still a pretty good mark. Still a pretty good mark indeed. Like I said, it's light. It's not super thick. It's a nice easygoing beer with big, robust, beautiful, sweet flavors. The nuttiness in there is a nice little addition. The vanilla pops and that cinnamon just, it seems very undertoned, but then it just comes out of its shell and just gives you that final kick in the tongue, and you're a happy as a clam drinking this delicious brew. So with that said, guys, cheers on the final sip. Let's get right to ratings. That is fantastic. I wish I had more. But that's why I only do about half a pour so I can enjoy the rest on my own time. But yes, I swear, Sugar Pants, it was your idea. Lactose brown ale with cinnamon and vanilla. Fantastic. Gets a solid 8.5 out of 10. I'm in love with this beer. It's a damn good beer. I just wish it was fresh when I got it. But overall, beautiful, beautiful thing. As for presentation, you know what? It's very minimalistic, these cans here, but a nice little cookie design. And that's okay. You know what? It's a nice matte, weird brown finish. That's okay. Drink fresh, keep cold, blah, blah, blah. But where it's at is on the information, and it gives you everything you need. ABV, IBU, final and original gravity, the color scale of it, ingredients, and a detailed list of ingredients listing malts, hops, and yeast, amongst other things. And also, the brewed on date on the bottom of the can is absolutely phenomenal. Website does it even better, adding you the temperatures of storing temperature, drinking temperature, glassware. And was there one more thing? I don't think there was. Oh, and if it's cellarable or not. Cellarable, for people who don't know, mean that you can age the beer. Some beers can be aged, some cannot. Most cannot, but some can. Kind of get it? There you go. Quick lesson. Done. 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 Beautiful. Presentation gets a solid 10 out of 10. I say that even though the look of it, you know, doesn't have a big fancy design on it or anything like that. It's the information which takes home the cake, because that's just, it's the most important part of any sort of logo or description or anything. It's just there. You need it all. You need it all. You need it absolutely all. I think that just about wraps it up. So, before I leave you guys, if you have any comments, questions, or beers you want me to review in the future, you leave all that information down in the comment box below. If you want to go ahead and like this video, subscribe to me, Mate Brewski, that would be greatly appreciated as well. And with all that said, that's going to do it for me, Mate Brewski, and like I always say, crack a beer and enjoy. Cheers.